beautiful weekend.
Another nice night in our favorite place.
Most folks wouldn't understand.
I wonder if we asked how many people what's your favorite thing to do, how many of them would say home.
The new thing is we outside.
Nah, right here we are like
Ain't nothing like being comfortable in the confines of your own home. You got the good music, you got the atmosphere.
you have reasonably priced drinks because we paying $1 for the bottle and that's it.
Ain't no bullets flying over your head.
Well, it might if wrong motherfucker come knocking at the door. It might.
That's gonna be a different night. Because here at the compound,
We need that sign that say beware of the owner, not the dog.
we exterminating all that's unwelcome. With extreme prejudice.
Still sitting on that Don Julio. You mind?
Better be sure.
I ain't neither. That's why I take a sip and leave that to you.
So we got the weekend pretty much planned out.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We're gonna go hang out over in what's it called, Wesley Chapel,
Yeah.
Crate,
A little bro and little sis for her birthday.
R&B night.
And we gonna try to hang out. You know we
Yeah,
old.
you know we gonna be sleep by. You know. But hey, we try.
Yeah, we do what we can.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully, you know, it's one of those weekends we can talk about. You know?
Yeah. Another one for the books. Remember the times when we used to be planning, waiting for the weekend so we could go hit Senior Frogs and be up in there acting a donkey?
Now you wait for the weekend just so you can go to sleep.
Just listen. It sounds like a good thing to me, but I'm only speaking for me.
Listen, I recall, now I'm talking about way back, right? Friday night was a ritual, right? I'm talking about, now peep this out. There's a lot of cats gonna understand what I'm talking about. Friday night, you get off the gig, you ain't of the drinking age, but you drinking, you know. Pull up in a hoopty to the stove, get a case of Eng Bang, right? They don't Eng Bang.
Yeah, that gotta be some Philly shit because I've never heard of it. But go ahead.
Those that know what Eng Bang is, chuck two deuces, but you know what I'm talking about, right? It's the old English 800. You know, we pull up, we get a case of 40s.
That's crazy work.
Now we wasn't in the,
crazy
you know,
work.
when we got real rambunctious, we got a case of 40s and some Wild Irish Rose or Mad Dog, right?
Oh my God.
My shit was the Banana Red, you know. So that was the beginning of a Friday night that we would never remember, you know. Because once you cracked the first 40 and it was cold, you drank it halfway down. After that, you might as well be drinking piss.
That's terrible.
But I mean, you're already in, right? You're already in. Because beer nobody drinks beer for the taste, right? You drink beer. I don't drink beer.
No, listen, I'm a woman, full blown, but I love me a nice cold beer.
Well, we're talking about the homies on the block. Nobody's old enough to drink, but one, they go get the case, put it in the car, and those, you know, I won't confirm or deny. I ain't saying no names. Because there ain't no snitching going on, but what I'm saying is, those were what we call great times.
What are the kids these days? What do you think? Because we really don't know what the hell they be doing, but
The kids these days,
what do they be doing?
they got switches, Glocks, AKs,
Dracos.
They got weed that can't even be pronounced. It's grown in a lab. It ain't no telling what's in the shit, right? I don't want none of that weed. I can't smoke. But when I can, I want some, I heard Cat Williams say, I want some regular weed. That's all I want. I want
some, you what they call it, Reggie? Some mid?
Listen,
I don't smoke, so I don't know.
I want some weed. I fuck Reggie and all those other names. I don't, you know. I want to partake in some weed where I can take two, throw on some Bob Marley, and hear Natural Mystic, right?
Not the accent coming out.
Boom, right? That's what I want to do.
Why you get an accent just now?
Because you know, listen, I'm a chameleon. Like they call me mimic back in the day. I can mimic anything, right?
I can see that.
You understand, right? But you know, back in the day, we had top paper, easy water. We had seeds in it, so when you hit it, you know, you burn your mom's couch.
you going too far in the trenches for me, because I never.
You hit this weed today, and you will swear you could walk across water. I don't want that.
But that means the tolerance for the younger generation is a lot higher than when we were coming up.
I don't even know if it's tolerance. I don't even know what to call it. They smoke until they can tolerate anything. If that makes sense.
I can't understand. I can't comprehend how that is even.
They smoke so. I mean, here's the thing. If you smoke one blunt to yourself, one, fuck you gonna do after that?
Smoke another one?
No, in our day, we used to sit around, we used to call it the cycle, right? We might like 2 blunts. If we was feeling dangerous, 3. But it was 8 people, right? So we'll pass the blunt, puff, puff, pass, puff, puff. And we smoked, we used to sit in the dark. I don't know what the fuck that was about. We was dark. All you saw was the orange from the light of the blunt, right? That's all you saw. And we had 40s. And we, you know, cause your mouth get dry. Right? So you sitting, you know, but it's only so high, so much high you gonna get off. If you smoke one blunt to yourself, what you finna do after that?
As our younger son would say, maybe they want to look for some fine shit. I said,
Listen,
what the hell is that?
What the
He said,
fuck?
that's a nice looking girl, fine shit. That's what they call it.
What if, after smoking